Hey guys, Trace here. Welcome to episode 158 of the Hourly series. In this episode, I'll be talking about another game company. This time, it's THQ. They were founded in 1989 after they got out of the toy industry, in which they still did toys until 1994. In 2000s, they were at their peak in 2007, in which they acquired and collaborated with other game studios. In December 19th, 2012, they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. A month later, on January 23rd, 2013, they had gone liquidated. They were revived as THQ Nordic, although the original THQ is no longer with us. We have 14 logos. The first one is called the T-Bullet HQ, used from 1991 to 1993. The version you're seeing was seen on their first game, Peter Pan and the Pirates. The next logo is seen on the Ren and Stimpy show Time War. It's called Ren and Stimpy, the Splat, and the T-Bullet HQ, used in the aforementioned game in November 1994. CCG Films says that Stimpy's face here is really creepy, but again, you wouldn't expect much because of console limitations. The next logo is the last one to use the T-Bullet HQ. It's called the CGI T-Bullet HQ, used from 1996 to 1997. Like I said, despite them going out of the toy industry in 1994, they still had a bullet until 1997. The next logo is called the Red Line, used from 1997 to 2000. If you're wondering why this logo is still, it's because the consoles back then were really weak, meaning they were unable to play videos because it had low capacities. The next logo, we have our first video. It's called the Red Line 2, used from 1998 to 2000. This is the first of 3 animated versions of this logo. The next logo is called the Flying Letters, used on Sinistar Unleashed in September 1999. This one here is a bit sinister. The next logo is the last one to use this design. It's called the Red Line 3, only used for 5 months in 2000. Like I said, this was the last logo to feature the red line. Say goodbye to it, and wave hello to the steel parallelogram, used from 2000 to 2011. Like a stool variant. The next logo is the first animated variant to use this design. It's called the Steel Parallelogram 2, used from 2000 to 2007.
THQ.
This one is actually their most well-known logo, being seen on a number of games. The next logo is a custom variant seen on MotoGP. It was only used from February 15th to March 4th, 2002. This was only used on the American and European release of the GBA release of MotoGP. The next logo was called the Steel Parallelogram 3, used from 2003 to 2010. Like the 9th one, this is also a memorable logo due to its prominent presence on a number of games of the 2000s. The next logo was called the 16-bit THQ, used from 2003 to 2007. I think this was only used on some Game Boy Advance games back then. I think this could be in either 16-bit or 32-bit. The next logo is called the Comets, used from 2004 to 2011. I wanted to mute this because I remember a local history video. Someone muted this logo for copyright reasons, so they had to mute it. The next logo was the last one for today. It's called the Abstract Q, used from 2011 to 2012. This one was only used for a year, almost 2 years, before they went bankrupt. Anyway, that's it. I'm Trace. See you in episode 159. Goodbye.